Ambrosio Rodriguez is a former senior deputy district attorney for Los Angeles. So as they go looking for the perpetrator of this threat, and so far it appears to be a hoax, what kind of penalties are we looking at here?
Well, the penalties for this can range from anything from probation to prison, depending on the criminal history of the perpetrator. This is not a crime to be taken lightly at all. This, I imagine, will be prosecuted to the full extent of the law, given the disaster that is happening in Los Angeles today. I live here. I see what happened this morning. I have children that are school age, and it's awful here right now. We are a community since San Bernardino. We haven't been the same. We're scared.
Yeah, community on edge. So obviously everybody wants to treat this kind of thing with an abundance of caution, but if this was some kind of an overreaction by authorities, there's going to be some blowback. And you heard some of that at that news conference. I mean, they seem to be taking some heat.
Yeah, and I think they should, because the question is, in any kind of decision making on something like terrorism, you have to rely on the experts. And I don't understand how the LA school district has an expertise that would trump that of the FBI.
Right.
And that's really what this comes down to.
The FBI apparently, just sorry to interrupt, but the FBI apparently deemed that the threat was not credible, and you know, the chancellor of the school district there decided he was going to go ahead and close schools anyway.
Right, and it leaves a lot. You know, this morning when the news first came out, it obviously seemed like the right decision. But now when we have the FBI saying very clearly to the LAUSD board that this is a hoax, and now that we know that New York City, which, let's be honest, has a lot more experience in dealing with terrorist attack than Los Angeles does, deemed it a hoax, and someone with the qualifications of Commissioner Bratton, who was also the commissioner in Los Angeles, deemed it a hoax and didn't think it was credible. You know, that's something that makes me think, or makes me pause as to whether or not this was the right decision. Because part of terrorism is having us live in fear.
Right.
It is not just the attacks and the carnage that comes with it. It is the changing of the very nature of what it means to be in America and what it means to live in America.
Right. That kind of reaction when we hide and cower, just trying to live our daily lives, that's exactly what the terrorists want us to do.
Right. They can't turn us into a country of Chicken Littles, you know?
Yeah, agreed. Ambrosio Rodriguez, former senior deputy district attorney there in Los Angeles. Ambrosio, thank you.
Thank you.